up the actual information.
So all of this is technically correct.
Yes.
Okay. Hi guys. So, if you read the title, it's our 1-year anniversary recap of the 2020 Ocean City vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Totally unprompted by anything at all.
We did go on vacation during a global pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Deal with it.
Don't worry, we followed precautions.
Yeah, we took precautions where we had to. We, wore a mask. Mm-hmm. We did everything that we were supposed to do.
6 feet apart when we had to. So we did a story time about how difficult it was to find a ride there. And you can watch that on your own time. So that was fun. Day 1. Do you want to take it over or no?
Okay. I'm stealing this stuff because I confused myself last time. Okay. So, day 1, we got up. Sarah got up. I did not. Me and Mom basically stayed awake. Around 5:30, got a shower, left the house probably around 6, picked up Sarah, and then we headed out onto the road. We did have to fight with rain and fog on our ride there, but, we survived, barely. We got there about an hour before check-in. Check-in at Holiday Inn is at 4. We got there around 3, and I called ahead. They had no problem with us checking in early, so that's what we did. So, when we got there, Sarah tried to nap. I think I took a shower.
We had 3 tours going at once.
Yeah, we toured the hotel room, and then I think I took a walk downstairs.
You were.
Because I wanted to check and see if the pool was open, and I also kind of tried to step outside and see the beach, but it was wet and rainy, and I didn't. Went back upstairs, got Sarah, we got changed and went down to the pool for a couple of hours. We were gonna go get dinner, I guess. I don't remember it happening like this, but apparently it did. We were supposed to have dinner at Dumpsters that night, and Dumpsters was closed, the location that we went to.
They were serving ice cream, but not their...
Yeah, apparently they were being renovated, and also I think probably Corona had a part in it. So we just went to the hotel restaurant, which was Touch of Italy, which was good. The food is good, the service was good, the portion size was ridiculous, but, And then we went to the arcade, which was a ripoff. And then we went back upstairs. And I think we did face masks. And that was it. Your turn.
Day 2 was the beach, the boardwalk, and fun, basically. We were supposed to go to Ripley's, but they literally closed the day we got there. And they weren't opening until after we left. So we didn't get to do Ripley's, which is unfortunate because we did take your mom. And you and your mom watched it when you were little. It would have been a nice, sweet, touching mother-daughter bonding moment. And it went out the crapper. So you didn't get to do Ripley's. I didn't get to have Chick-fil-A because I couldn't find it. And we basically noped out of Embers. We were supposed to do the volcano course that day, and well, we were just so tired. We did a lot of shopping. Tiffany found her new favorite shirt at a gently used free store. I highlighted that in the video. We talked about the cause that they serve, which is great. But overall, it was an interesting day. It was a lot of happy little accidents. We did actually get to go to the restaurant that we tried to get to before, but it was at a different location, and Tiffany thinks it might have given her food poisoning, but we don't know, so we're not gonna actually confirm or deny anything that we don't know.
My butt fell off that night.
So that was pretty much day 2. We did also do a sheet mask,
course.
Yeah. So by the time day 3 rolled around...
Alright, day 3. Day 3, we...
did not do sensations that day. We did it the day before.
Day 3 and day 4 got really complicated real fast and just mixed up. So day 3, we went to... was our Golf Palooza day. So Sarah and I, we went and we did the 4 courses of golf, Old Pro Golf that was open, which conveniently enough we did the 4 courses that we didn't get to do the first year because I lost the tickets. Not going to talk about that experience. So we went and did those, and while we did that, Mom just hung out at the hotel and did whatever Mom decided to do, I guess.
Watching politics.
And we had to call ahead and order food from our destined restaurant that night, which was going to be Crab Bag. So we were on our last course of golf, and we called ahead, ordered our food, and they said it would be about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So we speed ran the last half of the golf course, ran over to Crab Bag, got our food, and went back to the hotel because they were technically open for dine-in, but it didn't say that they were, so yeah. We went back to the hotel. I ended up getting butter all over me because the lid wasn't on properly. And Sarah had a great burger, apparently. The fries were great. Crab was great, but, you know, whatever.
I can't have seafood, so I would never know.
And basically that's it. Again, we went to the pool. I think we went to the pool, like, every day. I think we at least tried to go once. So,
yeah, we did.
So, yeah.
I would like to also point out that I think that was the day that we also got up real early and went to the beach so they could have house cleaning come through.
Yeah, I think so.
If not, it was the next day. We went to the beach.
I will say, I went to the beach really early both days.
I just slept through the first one.
Yeah.
And day 4 was supposed to be another beach. We went to the boardwalk instead, and that was fun. What was fun about the boardwalk, Tiffany?
My bank blocked me from my own bank.
Card.
Basically, I took my card with me because my dad prefers me to just take my card if I'm on vacation. And apparently I'd been spending too frequently and too much at a time that my bank froze my account because they thought that I was not me. Which clearly I was, and I guess you're supposed to call and give them a heads up, but I didn't have to do that, like, ever before. And
you also didn't spend
I ended
that
up
much.
being sus of a nice Indian man.
Which we got Dippin' Dots from, and I ended up having to pay cash with. Thankfully, I did have like $20 on me for this whole trip. And it's like, okay, well, let's go to the boardwalk. We had a little bit of issue getting there because we wanted to park on the lower end, but then it's like, well, we can't do that because it's all hotel parking. Let's just go back to where we were. Let's go. Let's walk the rest of it that we didn't walk. Which was great, except for Dippin' Dots. You like Dippin' Dots. Oh, sorry, your card's declined. Try it again.
So I called Dad freaking out, and he had to call and get everything sorted out, and it took like an hour probably.
You were wandering the beach for an hour.
Yeah, we were just kind of freaking out. Well, I was freaking out the entire time. Sarah was just sitting there enjoying her Dippin' Dots.
Well, I did also try to help as best as possible because we've had cards hacked before. So
yeah. Yeah.
It was an adventure. All the while, her mother was
Oblivious.
And didn't know anything. We were supposed to get food at the Dairyland again because that was supposed to be our last full meal. We ended up getting McDonald's.
Yes.
We also were supposed to do the pirate course at Embers. We started the pirate course, got like 4 holes in, and then the guy's like, sorry, we're actually working on this course now. The lady sent you down the wrong one. The volcano one is good, so go ahead and do that one if you want. So we go over, do the volcano one, and it's not fully ready. So the stuff that they were using to kind of like keep the little holes in place still had their like glue. not fully dried. So every time I would reach in to grab it, I'd get glue on my hands and then like the fake grass. And Tiffany's over here freaking out because I keep just trying to get it off my hands the whole time I'm trying to film and play mini golf. And she's like, just leave it. Just wash your hands and you go home. Just leave it be and let's try and play the game. You didn't experience what I did.
I know that. But here's the thing. There were people behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And you spent like 5 minutes trying to get off your hand.
I could have went ahead.
Only to go into the next hole and have it happen again. Also, for the fact that you had hand sanitizer in your bag and never once used it.
The hand sanitizer didn't work. I did.
You didn't try it.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we did end up technically doing a little bit of both. The giant guy that talked to you wasn't talking, though. They didn't have him plugged in. That was sad. The stone dude.
Mm-hmm.
So we had McDonald's, and technically your mom had Subway because she wanted a salad, and we forgot it at McDonald's and didn't feel like backtracking.
And by that point, we had had enough and didn't want my mom to give me a hard time again. So I'm like, you know what? Just stop at Subway or something. I'll get her a salad. It was like the 7-Up.
Mm-hmm.
7-Up?
We tried to find
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven combined with a Subway. I was just going to get her a regular old salad, and they didn't have any. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm here. I went over to Subway, and I'm like, hey, I know you sell subs, but please give me a salad. So they did.
Mm-hmm. We did go back to the pool. We didn't get to the beach that day, I don't think.
I don't know. Might have gone in the morning.
There wasn't any footage, I don't think, of it. So I don't... Well, you could have went without filming, which is very possible.
I think I might have. I think I went every morning except for the last morning because I slept in.
The last morning I wanted to go, and ironically enough, day 4, I'm like, hey Tiff, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the pool. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the pool. She wanted to go to the pool. We ended up going to the pool. I would have preferred the beach though.
That's because I had already made a trip to the beach that day, and it's a long walk.
Decent walk.
It's a long walk, especially when it's not like a solid ground. The unevenness of the sand makes it hard to walk on, so it takes even longer. It might not, in distance, be a long walk, but because of the way that you have to walk on sand, it takes a while. So I don't want to have to make that walk again. I told Sarah she could go ahead without me, but she didn't want to go alone.
And we ended up watching Teen Beach 2 halfway. We basically made it to Turn Your Frown Upside Down and then left. So then that was pretty much that. So day 5 was checkout and the drive home. And unlike last year, whenever we went in 2019's the last day, we ended up just going straight to a bonfire. I think we actually got a little bit of rest that day. But it wasn't long before we had another fun adventure.
Yeah.
Literally the next day. Which wasn't part of the vacation, but at least
October 2020 was a big month, full of a lot of stuff.
Like that week alone, we had a baby shower, vacation, and then we went to Dudas.
And then we had a dinner at church, and then a concert, and then another dinner. So...
Plus Secret Sister reveal. That's earlier that month.
True.
Basically, if you're ever curious what my calendar looked like that month, here you go. Overall, yeah, it was a trip. It was a little bit more calm in a way, in some ways. We weren't go. We didnn't go to the water parks because they were closed. We didn't go to the free zoo because too many ducks. I don't think we'd ever do that to zoo again unless we really like ducks.
I mean, I like ducks.
Yeah. But is it worth really driving 35 minutes to go see ducks?
I mean, if there was absolutely nothing else to do, then sure. It's free, so you can't really complain. Now, if we paid to get in there and only saw ducks, I would be really mad.
Yeah. And like I said, we stayed at the Holiday Inn instead of the Best Western. Our Best Western was closed. And if we ever do get to go again, we might still go to that Holiday Inn. Mostly because it had a pool. That was kind of our drawback from the Best Western one.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't any pool.
Mm-hmm.
So we just had nothing really to do. I think that's going to be it for our 2020 Ocean City annual, well not annual, but the anniversary video. Tiffany's going to go play Among Us. And I'm hopefully going to go lay down.
Why are you?
Bye.